Well, that was by far the best game we've played so far. I don't know what was better, the defense, the offense, or the offensive rebounding. It was just awesome in the first half. Missouri State's a good basketball team. And we just, outside of free throw shooting, we played a great game at every phase of the game. We shared the basketball, made extra passes, reversed it, got into the pick and roll. Defensively, we were brilliant. Offensive rebounding was spectacular. You know, when you get 20 offensive rebounds and almost shoot 52%, you're gaining so many possessions. What is that? Oh, okay. Never seen that before. I know, I'm looking.
What was the difference in the rebounding tonight?
I thought Montrez was getting great position. When you force people to help, it's very easy to get offensive rebounding position. And by using pick and rolls and driving, you force rotations, and then your big people get on the inside of smaller people. And that's it in a nutshell.
What about Terry? I mean, he had 8 rebounds against today, 10 last game. What does he do that makes him
Well,
so good at it?
what happens with Terry is because he's a point guard, his man is responsible to get back on defense. So he gets a clear shot at the glass and not having to worry block out. And he's very good at it. Was in high school and is now.
Is there anything else more to it? The numbers he puts up are like on you.
He did in high school as well. It's nothing I taught him. He just does it.
What do you think of the play at the 5 spot for y'all?
He's getting better and better. I mean, he was very good tonight, drew 2 offensive fouls. He's blocking shots. He's very active. He just needs to play a lot of basketball. He just hasn't played a whole lot of basketball in his life in an organized fashion.
What was better specifically defensively tonight?
I think the guys, this was the best week of practice we've had. I thought our guys had great respect for Missouri State. They watched a lot of film on them. They knew how good they were offensively. And we thought we could score against them. But we knew we had to stop the three-point shot because they've put on some great performances from the three-point line, and we did a very good job.
You also led by a lot at half and still came out in the second half and pretty much maintained this. Is that another?
You know, we played a great half, offensive, defense. We played a good half in the second because it's not easy when you have a lead to beat a team. And I thought, you know, Ruda, who's had his way shooting the ball basketball-wise, we did a very good job on him tonight.
We were concerned about those rotations and them getting open looks. They only had, I think, 5 threes and attempted in the first half. What were your guys doing to...
I just think they played great defense. I think they switched properly. They just covered for each other. They trapped on the baseline when necessary, drew the offensive foul. I just think because the communication skills haven't been great with all new guys, it was just very, very good.
What kind of benefit or props does Mango get for drawing a couple charges there and looking like he's...
Yeah, I think it was terrific.
Chris looked fine, no effects.
No.
Do you feel like where you want to be as far as the new pieces coming in, like you mentioned, communication and guys gelling and playing together?
This game, before this, we didn't have it. We weren't, you know, like I keep telling our guys, we're 5 men on a string with the new rules. And tonight, if somebody gets beat, somebody steps up and switches, somebody rotates to the inside, and the string was moving, all 5 parts were moving together. It's the first game we've done that. The desire and the hustle's been there, but new guys playing together haven't been there. And then tonight, that was a brilliant effort defensively.
Is that the same limp that you had been seeing from Kevin?
No, he just came down on it wrong. He said he got kicked, but it looked to me like he came down on it wrong, and it just bothered him.
Russ continues his 8 assists, 2-to-1 ratio. Has this been steady?
He's playing great offensive basketball. He didn't play good defense tonight, to be honest with you. He lost his man quite a few times, but I'm not going to nitpick with a 30-point win. But I think Russ is playing spectacular basketball. He really is. He just looks like a different player and a better player. You know, he just making great plays. Even the turnover he just got, Anton was supposed to be in the corner, and that's where Russ is supposed to, like, throw into second base before the guy gets there. It's the same thing. Anton's supposed to be there.
Coach, not many teams have played as many road games at this point in the season coming up. What do you have to learn?
You know, FIU is you're going to hear this 100 times from everybody who knows that's a trap game, and this is going to probably be the first sellout they've had in the history of their school. It's a very good home court advantage. We've got to be ready for this game. We know that. I think our guys will be. I think they're a mature group. They don't always play great, but they always bring it. But they're going to have to bring it against FIU to get a victory. And I know they won't be looking ahead to Kentucky because they're pretty hungry and they're pretty humble. They have a good sense of what a road game is all about. You know, when you look at Carolina going into UAB, it can happen to anybody on a given night, and you just have to be ready to play. We won't take many fans down there, and we didn't have many in the road before, so we've got to be ready.
Is this a good time to get out of town so they don't have to hear the Kentucky football?
That's why I did it, Pat. That's exactly why I did it. You know, the people at the Fountain Blue are not going to be worried about, Kentucky. No, they're going to worry about getting into live at 12 o'clock at night. Now I got to do a good job of, keeping them in their rooms, but, that's exactly why we did it, to get out of town. And, I thought they would start chanting beat FIU, but I can't believe they wouldn't do that.
You said a few weeks ago that this was an immature team, but then you say they're not going to overlook a team.
When I say immature, I mean defensively in terms of talking, in terms of focusing on the scouting report, not immature in terms of age. I think they know they have a good sense of worth, and tonight, all week long, I've seen great maturity out of them. You know when you're playing a good team because you watch them on film. You can't hide things. And the night before a game, we watch a full half of a team, so you can't edit and hide any deficiencies when you do that. And they knew this team could execute and be dangerous.
Luke's Achilles looked fine on that block. Is he coming along healthy?
I think he is. I think he's getting better. I think, how many minutes did he play tonight? Played 22 minutes.
I think being humble was something that you said that you wanted after the North Carolina loss. What, who, or how is that?
I think even at 61, I'm in constant search of that word on a daily basis. It's you don't see it anymore. Like I told you the other day, that Jason Whitlock wrote a great article, and there's no question in my mind that it's a lack of humility is almost a disease today. It's very difficult because of technology. Technology as such is very difficult for a young person to be humble with technology the way it is, and it happens in pro sports, college sports, high school, and unfortunately it starts at a very early age. I don't think anybody needs, even at a young age, knows how to be humble. So it's something that if you stay humble, you're going to do all the right things in your life, from a financial standpoint, from a work ethic standpoint, from just the way you treat people, and it encompasses everything. And it was just a great article for other people. I'm not in any way speaking about RG because I don't even know him. But I just thought it was a great. I read the whole article to my team, and I just thought it was so appropriate. And it even spoke about boxers who slept with silk sheets. They get knocked out probably the next time.
I'm just curious. Do you know the fake Rick Pitino account has nearly 22,000 followers? I'm just curious what your thoughts are.
What type of account is it? Facebook?
Twitter
account.
There's a fake account that's never tweeted, but it's got 22,000 followers with your name.
Well, I don't take that as a compliment because it's not me. I don't believe in Twitter. I don't think I'm significant enough to tweet. I really don't, and I'm not. That's not a humble statement. I really don't believe I am. Who would want to follow somebody like that? I'm showing up I'm going to this place, and it's just. I know why people do it. I know why you do it, and I see coaches all the time reading it. But for coaches, I'm just not a guy that believes in that because it's time consuming. Somebody else. I don't believe. I sign everything myself. I got very upset one time because Vinny, when I was out of town, signed something, and I got very upset at him the way he made the O, and I caught it right away. And so I don't believe in having people sign for you. I think you do it yourself, and I don't knock any of technology at all. I think it's great for all of you. You enjoy it, have fun with it. I just enjoy other things in my life. I'm not sure what they are, but I enjoy it. I'm excited for Rakeem. He's having a great year. He's scoring, he's rebounding. He's playing the 4 spot, doing a great job. Really, really excited about that. It's our job to stop him now. He knows that, but I'm really happy for him. We stayed with this commitment, and we didn't have to, because the agreement was if Richard stays or I stay, the game's played. But I thought that they were so good, and we wanted to get away out of town before this Kentucky game. We wanted to get out because it is we know how big a game it is, not only a rivalry game, but two teams with a lot of talent, a lot of abilities. And we just want to really practice, get away from it, work on we've been spending so much time on our free throws, and it's really frustrating that we're not shooting it better. But we'll keep on working on it. We're going to have a lot of double sessions down there, and it'll get us out of bad weather. And I also thought of the guys that cover us. They get a chance to go down there as well.
Any other, Coach?
Thank you.